Welcome to the captivating Caprivi Strip, an extraordinary region in northern Namibia where nature's splendor and the grandeur of Africa's great rivers converge. Join us as we go in search of wildlife and camp on the banks of the Okavango and Zambezi rivers. We're going to start our game reserve leg of the journey, which is quite exciting because I've been missing seeing animals. The Caprivi Strip, also known as the Zambezi Region, is a narrow stretch of land that extends eastward from Namibia, bordered by Angola, Botswana, and Zambia. This lush green corridor is a stark contrast to Namibia's typically arid landscapes, offering a haven for wildlife and a paradise for nature enthusiasts.
I think we're probably pretty close to, wow, bad corrugations. We're not close to them, we're on them, but we're pretty close to Mahango Game Reserve. Okay, here's tourist reception, so I guess we just park here in front of the Mokoro. Yeah.
Situated along the banks of the Okavango River, Mahangu Game Reserve within the Bwabwata National Park is characterized by diverse habitats from floodplains to woodlands. It supports a rich array of wildlife, including rare species such as sable and roan antelope, as well as the more common impala. Lions, leopards, and hyenas are more elusive, and although large herds of elephant are frequently seen near the river, we don't spot any this time. After a rather unsuccessful game drive, we head into our camp for the night. We're staying at Ngepi Camp, a uniquely enchanting destination on the banks of the Okavango River.
Cheers. Having a nice little sit down. Yes. Here by the river. Wow.
There he goes. The hippos are like
They're like
diving. Yes, they pop up and then they dive back in.
The morning begins with a visit to the throne, one of Ngepi Camp's unique ablution facilities. An open-air toilet with a view of the Okavango.
Here's another loo on stilts, if you will. It's called Pupa Falls. It says, you pilot this rocket ship entirely at your own risk.
This one specifically is near the tree. Now let's see. Is the door closed? The door is open, so we can go in. And there it is. We love a tree. A love in a tree.
After thoroughly exploring Ngepi's quirky facilities, we make our final stop at the Croc Pool, a safely enclosed swimming area in the river, before heading out. Okay, here we are at the gate of the buffalo section of the Bwabwata National Park. We decided to drive out here today and just, see maybe this side is a little bit more interesting. But Lindsay's getting all her camera stuff ready, and then we'll go into the park and see what we can see along the river.
Okay, I assume this must have been the entrance way back when of the military camp that was up in this area.
The military camp was actually the headquarters of 32 Battalion, also known as the Buffalo Battalion. 32 Battalion was a controversial but highly effective unit of the South African Defence Force, active during the South African Border War and the Angolan Civil War. They operated extensively in Namibia and Angola.
Some female kudu's. They're all around here, the impalas.
Way up ahead we can see there's an entire herd of elephant crossing over the road.
Oh, yeah, they all are there.
They're about here, but yeah, they are on their way. On their way to the road.
Yes. To the river. Here they go, all of them.
Oh, there goes two warthogs. Back up from the river. We have just found a lioness.
There she is. There she looks at us. She's looking at us, but she's very far and she's very well camouflaged. Yeah, she's lying in the shade. You just see a little flick of the ear every now and again.
After our thrilling lion sighting, we follow a two-track across the floodplains. And as the name of this section of the park suggests, buffalo are abundant, but very far away. But we can't spend too long in the park. We still have to get all the way across the Caprivi to Katima Malilu. So we head back through the dense woodlands, adding some adventure lines to Hamilton as we go.
Welcome to Katima Malilu. We've had not a very interesting drive, I'd say. Long, straight tar road. But we're here now, and we are going to be turning right in 1.8 kilometers.
Our final destination for the day is the Zambezi Mubala Lodge, where we have a campsite booked for the night. This stop on the Zambezi River will be our furthest point east on this expedition. And from tomorrow, we're heading back towards the Kalahari.
So the tent is up and now we're going to have a nice evening, and then we'll probably make some like pasta or something for supper.
But before supper, we have to enjoy our last sunset over one of Africa's mighty rivers, the Zambezi.
We're on the way again, heading south today. Okay, so we just went through Mururani, the vet line.
Yep.
And on we go towards Grootfontein. We're arriving now on Mahango Safari Lodge. Here we go. Oh, I see cars, so I think we're almost at reception. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
The first in a series of long driving days is over, and we can relax at the lodge. The local dogs escort us back to our campsite as the sun begins to set over the Kalahari bushveld.
Well, this certainly is the road less travelled. A very, very lonely road down here. I think we've probably... It's just that one truck that we passed.
Yeah, one truck, and I think there were about 3 other vehicles, but they look like farmers. You know, they've got feed on the back or some sort of like implement or something that they're moving from one place to another, and that's about it. Okay, so we're here at a gate. We turned off on a gravel road, she said, and now we've got to this gate, but we're not quite sure where we are. So Lindsay is looking into
I'm
it.
looking into it again. Yes.
To see if we're right or if we must turn around.
So we've been coming along here. No, turn around. Turn around.
Oh, we did wrong. Okay, no, she read it wrong. We are in the right place. She must go and open the gate.
I had the map upside down.
Arrive at Aram Cave and Lodge on the left.
Right. Cheers. I feel quite out of place tonight in comparison to last night. It feels so luxury, it feels so relaxed, nice. I've had a lovely shower. I can sit and relax, enjoy and have my beer. I can transfer my files here, sitting in a comfortable chair. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Cheers. Good morning, we're on the move again, driving out here at Arnhem Cave and Leisure. It was a really nice little place to stay. I'm on gate duty again, so it's 3 gates for me and 1 is coming up. So we've been coming along here through the Kalahari, left, right, through all the little back roads, the D roads, the gravel roads, and heading for Dordabus, which was supposed to be a fuel stop. When we got to Dordabus, the GPS says turn right, and there is this giant gate that says enter at own risk, and it has a police sign on it, and it looks very official looking, and it says Dordabus stores fuel. I don't know, we'll probably have to try and stop somewhere along the road someplace and fill from one of our jerry cans. So here we are, we have stopped, so we just have to now do our little fuel fill over here, because we're not going to make it and we don't want to ride it right down into the reserves. Right, we are all sorted. Hey. So now we've got enough fuel to be able to make it to the Kalahari farmhouse. Right, so we have arrived at the Kalahari farmhouse. We've just quickly gone to check in and now we have to go over to the campsite.
Welcome to the Kalahari farmhouse setup. And now we are going to wash our dirty dishes. It's a never-ending task. Clean up, you know. Anyway, I must go and dry now, so see you later.
Good morning. Here from the petrol station, the Shell at Stamperit. We've just left the Kalahari farmhouse and we're on our way to the Canyon Roadhouse. As we were coming along through the Kalahari, we are still coming along through the Kalahari, but now we are dying of hunger in the Kalahari. So Suzanne has decided to stop and get a nibble out of the drawer. So, okay, let's get all our lunch paraphernalia together and get going again and eat while we go, eat while we go, eat while we go.
We keep going south, and just outside Keetmanshoop, we pass the quiver tree forest. The quiver tree derives its name from the Sand people, who used its hollowed out branches to make quivers for their arrows. The Canyon Roadhouse, located near Namibia's famous Fish River Canyon, offers a unique and nostalgic retreat for travelers. Decorated with vintage cars, quirky memorabilia and colourful murals, this charming roadhouse exudes a lively and eclectic atmosphere. Its convenient location and vibrant character make the Canyon Roadhouse an ideal base for exploring the Fish River Canyon and its surroundings. Right, we're having burgers at the Canyon Roadhouse. I'm having a cheesy burger, and we're sitting here in front of the Chevy Apache. Okay, burgers were fantastic. Now we're having pudding. It's Amarula cheesecake. It's our last day in Namibia, and we're heading to the Fish River Canyon. The Fish River Canyon, located in southern Namibia, is the largest canyon in Africa and the second largest in the world. This awe-inspiring natural wonder stretches over 160 kilometers in length, up to 27 kilometers in width, and plunges to depths of 550 meters. Its dramatic, rugged landscapes offer stunning vistas and a challenging hiking trail. Oh my word, it's steep. Wow, it looks very scary. Namibia's landscapes have taken our breath away so many times before, and standing here on the edge of this vast canyon is again one of those times.
You're making music.
Yes, it's the Canyon Rock.
It really is the Canyon Rock.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you really get a sense of the size of the canyon from here, the depth, and like how massive it actually is. If you watch, you can see two huge, almost 3 turns of the river you can see from here. As our Namibian adventure draws to a close, we leave this enchanting land with not just memories, but a renewed perspective. Namibia has taught us that true adventure lies not in the destination, but in the journey itself, and that every end is merely the beginning of another chapter waiting to be written.